In 2005, I was on the road with Fleetwood Mac and we were in Washington, D.C. I had a day off and I got an invitation to go to Walter Reed Army Hospital and visit for the day. So I did. And as I drove up to the hospital, I got out, I walked into this big, huge entry foyer room. Nobody there. Walked straight through to the elevator, got in the elevator, went upstairs and spent until almost midnight, from 2 to midnight, with about 30 soldiers. It was an awesome experience. When they finally actually kicked me out, because as you've already figured it out, I love to talk, so they finally said, you really have to either leave now or check in. And so I said, okay, I'm going. So I get in the elevator and I think, the elevator doors are going to open up and it's going to be just like it was when I got in, and then they opened up and it wasn't. I stepped into the middle of a raging medevac, which means the soldiers have gone from the battlefield to Altrude, Germany, to a hospital plane, to Washington, D.C., to Walter Reed, in about 11 hours. So, you're just stunned. And I said, I'm going to walk straight to the door. So I walk into the door and I get there and there's doctors and nurses and family members and techs and beds everywhere and the bells and whistles are going off and it's just chaos. And I walk outside the door and the car's not there and I can hear the ambulances coming. And I'm hoping that I'm going to be gone when they come in the driveway, but I'm not. So I get into the car and they come in. And as I'm driving away, I'm turning around in my seat and I'm looking back on this whole scene. And I'm thinking to myself, I came here today at 2 in the afternoon, a rock star with a day off, and not a problem in the world. And in my heart, I now am a soldier's mother. I went back to my hotel in Georgetown, and I started to write a poem. Over the next 2 visits, I finished the poem, 7 verses, and I printed it up. And then I started, whenever I would go, I would hand it out to all the families and the family, all the relatives and the doctors and nurses. And I told everybody, this will be a song someday. And as the years went by, I could never write a chorus. A chorus is a summary, it's your summation. And I could never do it. I couldn't steal a verse. And so finally, in 2009, I was with Fleetwood Mac and they had a very, very bad war day. They lost 7 soldiers in basically a massacre. And London as a city just went crazy. And of course, I was there, I was a part of it, so I just went right along with their crazy. And I was able, on these unfortunate circumstances, to sit down and write the 4 lines that then became my summation, my chorus, to my song. I returned to Los Angeles and just walked basically straight into my house and sat down at the piano and wrote this next song. I am not as proud of anything I've ever done, ever, as I am of this song, and of what it means to me. So I would like to sing it for you now. It's called Soldier's Angel. Through the eyes of a